Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video in the channel. In this video I'm going to be reviewing the 2024 horror film starring Hugh Grant and an A24 film, Heretic. So I don't actually think that, if we don't count with this movie or film, I don't think that I've seen Hugh Grant be in any other horror films or whatever. So it's really interesting, and this is an A24 movie. And yeah, so basically what you have is you have these two I forgot what this is and basically what they do is that they go and knock on this person's house, which is Mr. Reed's house, played by Hugh Grant, and they kind of want to talk about like the religion and stuff like that. And basically then you've got Hugh Grant's character, which is this like kind of overly religious person, but it's kind of, man, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I don't really know what to say. This is an A24 film, so it was weird. It was definitely weird. It was definitely an ambitious film, but you know, I don't really know what to say. So positives with this film that I have, I guess, is that this is one of the smartest religious horror scripts that I have seen in a film. And you know, I just think it's done kind of really, really well. And the fact that this movie's like a bit like creepy things or whatever you want to say is more in the dialogue in the movie than actually like scares and jump scares. Now, from what I remember, this movie doesn't even have that many jump scares. So, but you know, it's kind of more in the dialogue, which is actually kind of that's actually kind of where the unnerving stuff is. So that's something I really appreciate. I think that Hugh Grant's performance in this movie as Mr. Reed is really, really good, and he's perfect on being like a bit scary and creepy, while at the same time being like funny and just a bit strange and stuff. I don't really know. Also, the two girls' performances were also really good, and this movie was very creative and stuff. You know, it's not, I don't think I've seen a horror film like this before, but you know, I don't really know what to say. But the negatives that I have to say about this film is that I thought that the ending of the film or just kind of like the third act of the film wasn't the best. It was still okay though. And I also think that and this is a problem that I have with really many films that I've seen. I've seen really many films in my life, but this is a problem that I have with quite a lot of films that I've seen. Not all of them, but quite a lot of them though. And that is that, and this may seem like an unfair negative or something to the film, but still, still disturbs me just a tiny bit maybe or whatever. And that is that I think that the editing in this movie is pretty inconsistent, and the shots are like sometimes too quick, sometimes they're really slow, and sometimes they're really slow for like no reason or something. And I don't really know. I also thought that there was some times in this film where they could have used music or whatever to make the scene actually very, very fun and kind of a lot more interesting, and kind of just having music in the background to actually kind of describe the scene or whatever it is, something like that. But they didn't have that in this film a lot, so I don't really know what to say. But I'm a fan. I'm a pretty big fan of A24. I like most of their movies, and this is one of my I don't know. maybe I don't want to say one of my least favorites, because I still thought that this film was good, but I don't know, I kind of just expected a bit more, but still very smart horror film, and I don't really know what to say. Yeah, if you want to check out my rating for this film, or something like that, then you can check the description of this video. With that said, goodbye.